All I got was a bag of styrofoam. Ooh, wanna trade? All I got was a bag of styrofoam. I'll take my chances. Ooh, wanna trade? One of those I'll take my coconut. Gosh, you know, one of those I'll take my coconut.
Right. It's about Kit Kat bars.
No, I mean like the filling, what's inside. No, we said before that the mystery is what keeps the Halloween spirit alive, as it were. Mystery, which is intrinsically external. I like that answer, which is intrinsically external. What if it's about how we perceive ourselves? Could be. How do you perceive yourself right now? Like a very powerful ice wizard from Japan. That's how I perceive you two. Thanks, man. I'm getting more of a Nintendo Labo vibe. Very powerful ice wizard. But that's the fantasy, right? For this one night, we're free to become someone else or something else. Whether you're a medieval knight, a dark knight, a Jedi knight, that's the fantasy, right? Some other variety of knight. We're free to become someone else or something else. Whether you're a medieval knight,
I've noticed that our culture is learning to express
both individual variety of knight. We're free to
dressing up in costumes isn't just a Halloween
something else.
And it's not just for
medieval knight.
I've noticed that our culture is learning to express
both individual variety of knight. We're free to
dressing up in costumes isn't just a Halloween
something else.
And it's not just for
medieval knight.
I've noticed that our culture is learning to express.
Oh, I had feedback. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I'll be working on Chrono Trigger today. Or Chrono Trigger maps. The map stuff. More map stuff. So, castle stuff today. I'm going to turn it down because this is going to get old fast. So I have this one section semi-complete. Not quite done yet. Because I will need to add yet another room section, but that'll be pretty easy because all I'll have to do is kind of build a box essentially with 3 sections in it, which will be easy, and just copy paste down. And then this. So the most difficult part I had was actually lining everything up on this multi-story thing here and figuring out how I wanted to do this. After kind of the first wall, things got easier, so I think I should be able to do it now. The pattern seems relatively easy, and it's not really too big of a deal. So this wall I can delete. So I'm just going to essentially inverse this whole thing, just follow that path. What it's looking like is it's got one section here, and it pretty much goes out immediately, so we'll do that if we can, if we're allowed. There we go. Back in, and then pretty much the same thing, just kind of zigzag it as soon as I can. Just like that. Make a corner. Go in. In. And out. And post it. That's all that is. Apparently this is one giant section. I didn't know it came out here. Maybe I broke it apart somewhere over here that I didn't know about. Oh, okay. Suppose it is like that. Okay. So it's gonna be like that, huh? It's fine. change there. Play around with that some more. I don't mind that, to be honest. So this part, whoa, holy cow. No. Let's not make a cross here. Okay, so this is one whole thing, and I could just wrap that around. Retro Man, what's up? Good morning. I don't have a... It's hard to see messages in the peripheral here. I have the screen kind of far away. I really miss the dings that my little chat thing used to have, and now it doesn't. Not like it matters because I have my mute or my sound muted. So there's that. Decided to get a kind of an early jump on the stream today because I'll be filming for my wife a little bit, her school stuff. She'll be doing some stuff, so thought I'd jump on this early. Okay, so there's a small difference, and that is that piece. That is quite the small difference. It's actually crazy how it doesn't really line up that much. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Okay, we'll do that. This is kind of where it's going to get tricky right here is this spot. Oh, the junction works. Look at that. That's not bad, actually. So, and I think I'll just end this wall just right out here. Just like that. Because it doesn't really need to come out any more than that. What happened here? It's just a mess over here. Anytime you guys are sick of the castle music, let me know. And I can turn it way down. Because it will be on repeat while I work on this. I found that just resizing some of these just a tiny bit really helps with the kind of the weird phantom effect that the clipping can have. So I'm just like varying sizes, and it really does a good job. These sections right there. The rays are lower, but just make it a slightly different size, and it improves it vastly. Because it's not an exact match, it's not an exact shape. This one I will do that with because I want the panel to take up the whole slide. That's good enough. Do the same thing here. Just lower it. I'm actually thinking about maybe keeping that. This is not a bad little feature. I kind of like that. Nice little dirt pile. This is where all the, maybe put a rug or something. Could be a joke somewhere, somehow. Somebody could say something about it. The housekeepers or the maids don't do anything around the house. They just sweep everything under the rug. I don't know. I could maybe have a pun there somewhere about that. Alright, so this side's done. Done-ish. Kind of want to re-inspect this just to look at it. I want to see how this is going to look while we play, while you walk around. This, I'm not really sure about that. It's one of those weird doorways too that's it's on a corner. It's not a real doorway. It's a corner door. And I don't know if it'll work. With this wall being there. It's not bad, but it's kind of an awkward space. It's a little bit awkward. We have to abide by the rules of the walls, which is, they all have their little junctions, and you can't just separate them by a little tiny bit unless you have completely separate walls, like I do in this case. There's up top there. Other than that, you're kind of stuck with what you get. I think that's why I ended the big walls where I did, because I didn't want that to happen. And I'll probably do that. Here too. Just run it back some. Yeah, Yeah, that's a little better. I like that. We don't need it to be open. We don't, or closed off like that. We'll just do it this way. We'll infer that the castle is built up, you know. I suppose. Yeah. That's better. I like that better. Less claustrophobic. And so when you get to this higher level, you get to the spot, then you get to the hallway, and then you get to the room that it's attached to. That's kind of how it goes. Spot, landing spot, so to speak, hallway, down here, and then room. And so I could do that in one swoop of wall building. It's not a big deal. Do that for this section. What does that affect, I wonder? Does it affect anything else? It's just the outer wall. Oh, okay. This is definitely, I can adjust this. I see why I did it. It's because of the slip. I leaned it, but you know what? That's okay. That it's there. It just shows that there's a floor there or something. It's not a big deal. It's a yeah. Okay. Got a castle here. Looks like I'm dropping frames. A lot of frames, but it doesn't appear that way on my output, so I'm not really sure what's happening. Whatever. Looks like the stream is fine, but my OBS is giving me some issues. Like there's issues that I should be concerned about. Should I be concerned about anything? So I'm going to copy this room here, and that's what I'll go off of for the extended room here. It's a big castle, you know, guys. It's a big castle. It's huge. Actually, should I even do that? I could just make it off of here and just detach it. Yeah, that's the bomb way to do it. Just one giant thing. Nope, not that way. Oh, that works. I like that. Is there enough room for a wall, though? Oh, a door. Oh, that's kind of what I need. I need a door. And I think the only way to do that door is to have a section like this. Otherwise, it's going to take a whole other thing. So yeah, that's kind of the only way. All right. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, we'll have to do it the hard way, which is not hard at all. Align it. So here you just click on it, create door. See how easy that is? Just creates it for you. This is like modding with like an iPhone. A lot of stuff is already there for you. It's already kind of pre-built and ready to go. Okay, this is probably the widest hall I could have, possibly. Let me double check that. Might not be. I might be able to go back one section. There we go. Okay, perfect. I like that. So you're going to go down this hall and then into another room here. So this, you know what? I could have a T going off this way. I don't think that ought to be a problem. I might be able to tee off this way. Yep. Okay, perfect. And I'll just make a door. Over there. Over here somewhere, because definitely won't be able to make a corner or tee off anywhere around here because it requires at least 2, I believe. So, hey, what's that? The floor. So I've got 2 different things going on here. Here it's just a regular. Sorry, and I really hate this chat right now. Not you guys, but the chat screen thing, because it's hard to see it. Hard to see when somebody dings in. This is just your regular human stone platform 4x4, and I'm just kind of resizing each panel and to make this. Because this is such a custom thing, there's stairs and, you know, little tiny things going on. And then there is this floor right here. So if you, let's select this wall here. So you have your build layer, and so material resource ID, you could use anything for the floor here. And this is what came with the castle house. It's just a castle house, tiling at 1, and then I do floor walkable. But you could choose any resource you want out of this list. Adjust the tiling if you want, if you don't like how small the wood is, which I'm kind of looking at it now. I don't know if I do. Let's compare it to a model. Yeah, these are really, really tiny. Let's maybe increase that. I want it to look like, you know, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking castle. That looks way better to me. But that's kind of the thing, is I'm using those 2 things, the combination of both. And you could also adjust the inset, you know, on this thing. So you have your inset and height. You know, if let's see if I can adjust it, if it works. That's roof. That's why. That's probably why, huh? So you could adjust the inset of how much. It'll go away like that. Just re-click it and it'll reappear if it disappears completely. So I'm using floor for here. I'm also now on the very bottom. What you're seeing down here, this is actually a roof layer. I think. I'm pretty sure this is a roof layer. That I made walkable surface. Let's click it. Or is this a floor? Ah, it's a floor. I'm a liar. Is this the right? Yeah. Okay. I'm a liar. Sorry about that. Just lying. Or no, I'm not lying. This is so here's the baseboard here. This is my foundation right here. This very low part, the mossy part, and I made the floor out of that. But what I did was raise it. So I raised it some. You could see here, and so it's just on the base of this. And I don't remember why I did that. Pretty sure because the bottom layer here, this wall here, is kind of a maze. It's all kind of weird, and I wanted everything to kind of just filled in across the board. So this foundation just goes all the way around. It's a whole big area, so no matter what stands on it, we'll have a floor on it. You have to be careful with floors, though, using floors, because floors, the floor settings, they do not like these corner cuts. They will pop out just like this right here. I have to adjust that, but they'll pop way out, and you'll have to get creative on how to cover them up, because they will do this. They will corner the hell out, and it sucks. It sucks. I wish it never did that, but it does. So, something to keep in mind. I don't mind this little guy here because it just kind of looks like a part of the brick, but that's what it does. Sometimes it do like that. Sometimes it do like that. And a couple of these rules for building the freaking walls. This can get frustrating. So, like, you want to make this shorter, right? And so you grab this and you're like, hey, I want to make this shorter. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it want to angle on you, and you make this mistake and you're like, oh, crap, I want to undo that, right? Well, you can't go backwards off of a corner. So you select that endpoint, delete it, and it'll go back to just the corner. So you don't have to worry about, like, deleting a whole wall. It'll just go corner to corner. You cannot combine walls. So what I mean by combine walls is if I want to join this wall into one circular loop or one loop, you have to join on a straight surface or a straight path. You can't join it on a corner. It doesn't recognize that. So keep that in mind as well. I can't join two instances of different walls. So, like, this wall is its own wall and this wall is its own wall. I can't join those two together. But walls really aren't too big of a problem. There are some walls that have issues, and I avoid at all cost. Some walls you don't want to use. Because they will glitch out and crash. Is that it? That's it? That's all for the endpoint? That's kind of lame. Let's see if there's like a different corner I could use that will make things look fancier, possibly. I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. Oh, I might be able to just do that. Kind of like that. That's not bad. Let's scooch this over. If I can, scooch it over. Which I can. Of course I can. I'm going to scooch this so it lines up there to that wall, and then just delete this side. Right. And just do that. I don't mind this as much as I did that. So, and now it's a lot easier to just put in a door wherever I want it. I could pick a huge door, or I could split the wall piece here, make a small door somewhere over here, which is probably the most sense. Makes the most sense. Create door over here, and definitely no windows on this side. Why would there be windows, right? So for this, I'm not really sure how this floor is going to look. I think it's going to be a little weird, and I say that because it's not connected. So I'm not really positive I'm going to be making a floor off of this thing because it won't show up. Simply just won't show up. Let's see. Let's just go with wooden house here. Actually, floor. Just something that has, yeah, it's not going to show up. Because it's not connected. So if I connected this wall piece, then it would show up, but it's not connected. It's not going to show up. What I could do is run the wall out and connect it over here, or do some funky stuff and connect it, and then just make a doorway here, or see if I can, but it doesn't look like I can because of just how the measurements are going to play out. So instead, I'm just going to have none of this. Clear it so I don't have to deal with it. And just remake the floor with these guys. Right. And I think you just have more control with this anyway, and why not use a pretty good resource for it. Like I said before, resize is good. And the resize is not bad already. It's pretty good. Is this walkable? Can I walk on this? Okay, it's walk on. Good. I don't want to make copies of stuff that isn't walked on, that you can't walk on. If you don't like the window being like this, you could always flip it, invert it, so you have a seamless spot. And these are just my techniques. It's not like, this isn't tried and true or anything. It's just from my experience and from how I've been building things and things of that nature. There's a lot of modders, that I've run into. You could use terrain as a floor, absolutely. Yeah. You got to be careful with that. You can't. The terrain will always remain a square or a rectangle. So if I put a terrain here and decided to cut out that stuff, the cutout stuff is just for appearance. It'll still recognize it as a surface that you can or cannot walk on. A cutout area you can't walk on, or actually, I don't even know if you can or not. You might not be able to. You might be able to walk on it. It's kind of strange how that works, but yeah, you can use a terrain as a walkable surface up here, absolutely. But I would recommend sticking to, the regular size of terrain, which is a rectangle or a square. Unless you figure it out a different way, like, oh, you actually can make it a different shape and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything different. This reminds me of when I lived in Lithuania, formerly known as the USSR. How patched together the floor was and stuff. It was just like this. It's like there was holes and crap in the floor. It's great. Yeah, Liam? Do I have to have pants in there? Yeah, unfortunately. Pants are required. So you can... Oh, where's my... Oh, I can just flip through, I guess. Do that. Yep, I like that. I want a blank surface. And if you don't know how to do what I just did, you just hold down Control and scroll with your mouse to change the wall surface type. If you're not sure about that. If you're like, wow, that's magical, man. It's not. Hey, buddy. You gonna hang out in here? You gonna watch me mod? 'Cause that's all I'm doing. Yeah, anybody that'll listen, I suppose. I'm talking to anybody that'll listen. Some light. I'm treating this.
Probably make me a friend.
What do you mean? A friend where?
On the computer?
How do I make you a friend on the computer? It's not like the PlayStation where you can just add a friend. That's a really sad statement. It breaks my heart. What you just said breaks my heart, breaks my cold heart. My own son doesn't know how to add a friend. This is an unfortunate side effect of wall managing. This part. You scroll through every piece and adjust it until you like how it looks. Okay, alright, that's good enough there. And then we're pretty much going to do the same exact thing on the other side, right here. So, I would love to just copy paste this, but it's reflected, and you can't copy it and say, okay, do a reflection of that. It's not like in Blender, which would be amazing, but you just can't do that. I'll inspect it real quick here. Okay. Yeah. How did I make this? Okay, I went down. Whoa, what the heck? Am I missing something? Did I make a T on accident? I did. It teed off. What's that? What was that? It's just that. Okay, and then there's a thing, and then I made what? A wall on that side come down? Yep. this one 80 degrees. Everybody's just getting up over here. It's morning. Morning over here.
I'm even here.
Yep. You're even there. So I'm going to keep this for measurement. Just so I know, like, how far away this needs to be. And I already know that it's, like, inset more, but for measurement-wise... it's like right here. Something like that. Something like this. Okay. Measurement, huh? Yeah. Measurement.
With a brick. With a stone.
Oh, the floor, yeah. The floor is going to be... that's not really a problem. I'll use the same exact copy and just flip that. That's not a big deal. I don't know if it's walkable on the other side. I don't know if there's one surface, you know what I mean? Like this surface might be walkable, but like this it might not be. We'll check it out. I mean, at most, I'll just have to move this chunk over, to meet with this chunk, so it's not a big deal. Trying to remember how big this area is. This room was a little bit bigger because this is where the princess's room is. So it's just kind of slightly bigger.
What game are you making?
This is the recreation of Chrono Trigger. Whoa, Nelly. So right now I'm remaking the castle area, Liam. I don't know. I don't think it survived, Liam. I think that save file is corrupt. So I was playing yeah, I'll do that. I think I'll do that. I was playing my mod with my son using the controller, and it was awesome. It was really cool. Kind of a different experience, actually. I think that anybody that wants to should try it out on or using the controller, because it was a hugely different experience. It's not as easy to control. I want to say with whoa, 6. Oh, that's right. Aren't you Poland? Right, Poland. No, you're somewhere. You're somewhere though. That's not bad here. I'm gonna just change this wall piece to do that. That's not bad though. So this is a little bit bigger. This is a little bit longer. We'll just copy paste a bunch of this stuff over here. There we go, just like that. That seems good. Yeah, I just made it a little bit bigger, a couple of sections bigger. But other than that, it's all still kind of the same. Isn't really drastic overlaps, it doesn't look like, so that's fine. We'll just keep it going. Okay. Unlike here, there's kind of drastic overlaps going on. A tie? I don't know where you're looking. It doesn't. No. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Liam? Oh, this is already at 90. Interesting. Just gonna increase the size so the weirdness goes away, just like that. Just drop it down a couple of frames. It should be good. Probably just gonna increase the size a couple bits here, like that. There we go. It's not bad. Okay. Looks good. I say it looks alright. It doesn't look perfect, but whatever. It's a walkable surface, and people will be able to walk on it and not fall through the ground. So, it's better than what we had in Lithuania, I guess. Back in the day. Nothing happened, Liam. What's happening? Chateau, what's up, my man? My main man. You're not the main man. You're one of the main men. You like Chateau? Oh, you see that? My son is a fan. Yep. Yeah, same here. I forgot how, long it takes to do stuff. The tutorial is so long. So long. So that's it.
Are you done with school?
That's that. Like that. I'm gonna have this. Maybe I'll just put columns down here instead. I don't think these will work. But no, definitely not. I thought there was castle columns, maybe. What are they under? Posts? Post? Not post or holder. I'm still in Kamoshida's castle. I'm looking for the third seed. I got the third seed. I guess I'm looking for the second seed, but I'm looking for 3 of 3. I got 2 of 3. But that's as far as I'm even in Kamoshida's castle. He's also playing it too. And so we're kind of in the same area, but I think he's a little further, or I am in days. I don't know. We're playing on hard difficulty too. We're doing a hard difficulty.
We even beat a savage enemy.
We beat a savage enemy, if you didn't hear that. But yeah, it takes a long freaking time to do anything. So not a post. Definitely something though. What are those things called? Bless you. Pillar. That's what it is. Pillar. Those are not it. Where are the stone pillars at? Do we have stone pillars? Like that? Something huge, though. Like those. Yes. Something like that. These are all references. I don't like that. These might work. Dungeon pillars. And you're talking about Ruthless or whatever it is? Yeah, I was considering that. I was like, well, I don't know how hard it's going to get, so I'll just keep it on hard. And hard is definitely not hard.
Yeah.
We're not having that much difficulty. The only thing is like when a savage enemy decides to land a critical hit on your main dude, Joker, and kills him immediately. I think that is a huge flaw in the game, because it's just instant death. Like, you have no control over that, and like, why do they do that? You should be able to revive him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I hate that. That's the only part I hate about the game. That's lousy. It's just one of those things where, yeah, I don't know why that. I don't either. That, like, I don't know why they were like, oh yeah, that's going to be good for people. It's like, well, not really. It's annoying, if anything. And you just have to start, all the way over or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But otherwise, yeah, it's it's all right. Somebody I thought I saw some reviewer or something say, oh, it's basically like a new game, and I'm like, there's additions, but I'm not seeing like anything that's super groundbreaking. Now maybe things will change a little bit, further on as you get into other palaces, but so far the improvements or the changes haven't been like dramatic.
Something new.
Yeah, exactly. Just yeah. Yeah, like the grappling hook, that stuff wasn't implemented in the game or in the other one. It's what else? The
Persona gaining XP.
The Persona gaining XP, that wasn't. I don't remember that being in the other one. Also the there's another little tiny thing that I thought was interesting, and I don't remember that from the original game either. It's the seeds. That's right, the seeds, the will seeds. That's not something. I don't know how that's going to come into effect yet. So
wait.
So if you grab a persona that you already have, if you convince one to join you, they'll be like, oh, you already have me. Here, instead, I'll give you your persona that you already have, XP. Yeah. So it's just direct XP. That wasn't the thing.
Also, there's a new Phantom Thief.
There's that new Phantom Thief, the chick with the purple hair or whatever, the red hair or something. She's new. She's, something. But I don't know. I don't remember what it did before.
Pretty much the same.
Just if you could hear my son.
There's even some new enemies.
Lend me your power. Yeah. Let's see. I want to say, I don't remember if you got XP directly or if maybe you absorbed it, or I don't remember what happened if you did it in the original P5. Yeah, I don't recall. But it's all right, you know. It's not bad so far. It's a decent game. I'm having fun. So yeah, and he's as well is having fun.
You know how we earned it?
How we earned it?
Yeah.
What do we earn?
The Soma 5 Royal.
We earned it? We didn't earn it. We bought it.
Well, I mean, I earned it.
You bought a PS4 just for it, huh? Wow. That's
Smart.
That's smart. My son says that's smart. That's a smart move, son. Good job. Very smart. Is it PS4? Is it PlayStation exclusive? I wasn't sure if it was or not. To be honest. Oh, this slate is like the ugliest, repetitive slate in the world.
What's a slate?
$180. That is a steal. Nice going. I did the opposite. I sold my PlayStation 4 and I tried to include some games so I could sell it for like close to $300. And then I went and bought a PS4 Pro. I just upgraded that. That was the reason for that.
We have the PS4 Pro.
We do. We have a PS4 Pro.
What do they do?
They're just pros that PlayStationing. Pros at PlayStationing. They're pretty upgraded, Liam. I don't know. They're upgraded to do some stuff, I guess. Did you burp or fart or something? Oh, why'd you say excuse me?
Oh, I probably did burp.
Oh.
In my mouth.
Oh, well, why are you saying excuse me? It's all right. I didn't even hear it, man. Sometimes you just got to be a man and just burp. It's all right. It's okay to burp and not say excuse me, because you know what? You're not sorry. Don't be sorry for your body doing stuff.
Well, I am my body.
You are your body.
So what?
So what? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to be sorry. Your body does what it does.
Yeah, but if it's a very big burp.
It just surprises you. Just say, whoa.
Calm down.
Calm down, buddy. Body.
Yeah.
All right. I'll probably leave it like that. Maybe another post like over here somewhere. Probably. Just so an architect doesn't look at this and be like, it's not structurally sound or something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Pretty funny.
I mean, this is in no way structurally sound. Flat like this, there's no arches, there's no, this is like, this would cave in. Magic does keep it up. It is Chrono Trigger after all. It's not based on reality or anything. So, what if there's like half arches? Are there arches? Arc?
What's an arc?
I might be able to find something, right? That I could use that kind of comes out.
What's an arc?
How about like a non-destroyed arc? Oh, look at that. Sarcophagus. Sarc. Man, I wish that, some of these were complete, completed out. That would be kind of nice.
Sarcasm.
I mean, this is kind of complete. Let's see how that looks. That is so tiny. But then again, I'm also like, I increased the size of those posts like tenfold, so yeah. Yeah, but look at that. That stinks.
Gigantic.
Not only that, but it's like, don't they have half C's? Which one is this one? This is Arc C. What's Arc B? Is that a half C or? Oh, it's a corner piece. I'd rather have not a corner piece, just a half a piece. This might work. This might work, actually. Maybe, possibly. It kind of fits. I might do that. I might try it out. What was that one? E? No. F? Negative 45? No, negative 90. How about negative 90? Are the cats trying to get in? What's going on? Hi. Good. Well, this is the they're empty, and these are the.
I know. You wrote display on it.
They're sorry. That's just to make us not sell these. We're not actually putting them out for display. That's just so we don't. Yeah, that's what those are for. Forever. You're never say never. Justin Bieber. That was a Justin Bieber song. She don't really mean nothing. She don't know Justin Bieber like I do. Even though I just called him Justin Bieber. It's probably a Justin Bieber trance song. So, yeah. No, it's not. It doesn't have his voice in it, because I've heard a lot of those kinds where they just use the celebrity voice. Never say never again. Okay. No! No! Damn it! No! asshole. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. What we do want to do... What? Oh, that's the floor sticking out. My God. I was really just not paying attention. And maybe reduce the size a smidge. Okay, we're good. Okay, all right. This little guy is a little far out. Okay, that's better. I'm not really sure why I'm putting in the arcs. Literally nobody will go over here and look at the stuff, so it doesn't matter. Never say never. Is that how it goes? Never say never. Never say never, never again, ever, ever again. If you say never again, I will never see you again. Yeah, I think we're good there. I think we're good. It's a huge ass castle. A lot of stuff. Pretty much to scale. That's how it is. This is how it looks. This is how it looks right there. I don't know if I should add a roof because, again, nobody will see that part. Nobody's ever going to be like, wow, look at this castle. You know, they're just going to walk in. They're just going to walk in and be like, oh, look at the inside. You know, so that part I'm not worried about. Not really going to concern myself over that. This is all going to be filled in with like forest and unwalkable, unpenetrable area. Because I want it to go down all the way here. You're going to walk through this area first, explore the woods in here, and then you're going to be able to go up here. The next thing I want to do is this part, the sanctuary. Now, this is going to be kind of tough because it's the sanctuary, which is fine. But there's a lot of behind-the-scenes sanctuary stuff, which is huge. It's a huge like labyrinth back there, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. Whether it's just going to be a wall or something or what. Also, I should probably pick a wall that I want to use for the sanctuary. What would it be used? What would use? We'll see here. I used to have like a nice selection of walls that I could use. I think that might work. Never say never. I should write a song. But if you say never, say it forever. God damn. All right. I make myself laugh. I'm going to look up, I don't even know what it's called. Chrono Trigger Sanctuary? Sanctum? Is it the Sanctum? The Sanctum points me to a different place. It's not the Sanctum. Church? Is it the church? Yeah, it is a church. I'm calling it something completely different. Church map. Oh, look at that. Oh, wonderful. That is not the church map. That is completely opposite of the church map. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got it. Got something over here. Look at that. That is wonderful. Save that image. It's perfect. It's under downloads. Sure. The Cathedral, of course. It's called Cathedral. Because of course it is. All right, here we go. So you literally only see this part at first, and then you open the secret door, and then you got this, and you got these, you got all this stuff, and then it goes, just keeps going and going and going, right, until you get to here. So it's kind of a big area. Now, whether or not I actually want that, I don't know. It's like this stuff right here is a dungeon. You know, it's full of enemies and stuff like that. I'm not really sure if I want that. At the same time, same point in time, it was made into a dungeon by the monsters that inhabit the cathedral. Right? So it's kind of like a living area for the churches. And like I've said before, this isn't exactly for the players to go through and fight enemies. I don't know, might make it that way though, but yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to see. But yeah, that's the map, that's the layout. So it's one long cathedral area, and then Jesus, upper floors over here, two upper floors on each side. Goes into a lower area, upper area, secret area. Yeah. Yep, that's great. What I found was interesting. So these guys right here are patrolling, or you have a lot of patrolling enemies in here. And what's really great is you could actually stand somewhere and they will go around you. Like they'll bump into you, but they'll go around you. You don't initiate contact or initiate combat. You could actually go through this whole area without actually fighting these guys, because it's as soon as you touch them. On some of them it's, pawn sight or something like that. Like these guys or some, But it's interesting. It's an interesting area. I don't know, kind of looks like I could probably use one of the city walls. It looks like I could probably use a house because of the wood panel down below and the stone panel. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this actually fits it, or if there's something else that is more befitting, like one of these guys. See that panel down there? Looks like that might work even better. But I don't know. We'll test it. City House C. Nope, that's a Castle House. That is a Castle House A. Oh, Castle Wall. Oh, no. What's Castle House B look like? Was one of these... One of these has moss, one doesn't, I assume. Let's check out both. Okay. I guess we won't really actually know until we extend them. Oh. Okay. Okay, and this looks like it's just straight up outside wall, and this is the inside. It's dual, and this is outer. Okay, so We'll be using this side. We'll be using that one. Delete. Delete. Yeah. Good luck, indeed. I want to make sure that I have a section for the door, so this section needs to remain, and then I'll pop this out and go out. There we go. Okay. Are there two sections? Yeah, there is. Okay, I'll just make a nice arch here. It looks fine. And then later on, I will make a foundation and all that stuff. I just want to get this thing laid out. Nope, a little longer. Just feel like it needs to be, yeah, like that. For some reason, the walls take up a lot of resources. It takes a lot to process the walls. I don't think that, like, there's a door, but I don't think there's a straight corner door. Maybe I might need to extend it out. It's kind of weird. Right, so like, let's see. Yeah, because it's right on the corner. I hate that. I mean, I like it in other games, but for this, it's a pain in the butt. So maybe what I'll do is have like a teleport, like make a door there, you know, a little door that you could open or whatever, or use. But it won't actually open, not something you can go through. You'll just be teleported to literally the other side of this stuff. So how about that? Oh, I wonder if any of these have a door on it. Nope. Noperinos. No, sir. Does not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, sometimes you have that little glitch problem. Sometimes something will disappear. And again, I blame that on, you know, the wall stuff. It takes a lot of resources. It has to think about a lot of stuff. Okay. Back room, door, door. Whoa. Split that wall piece. So we have the one door. Door. Okay. And then this is going to be kind of insane right here because it's not going to be up, like this is not going to line up. There's no way I'm going to fit that, so I'm just going to extend these out. Make plenty of room. To build with. It's a big church, you know, it's like a Catholic church over here. Now it's probably good at this point, like just making it this big, because now I'm looking at it, it's going to be like, you know, if I made it full size, it would be like out to here somewhere, maybe even further. Okay, Kami Kawaii. I get it, you're playing something. Jeez. Did that not connect? Why did that not connect? Should have connected. It's all one piece. There we go. It scares me when it does that. I'm going to save this real quick because it's really... It's not liking this at all. Okay. I might be able to compress some of this, but you know, this is okay size-wise. I think that this is good size-wise. People will get the point. You know, they could explore the first little half of it, and then the rest of it, I don't know, whatever. Like I said, this is all nostalgic anyway. Like I said before in a long time ago stream, this is all for nostalgia. Kind of like you get to explore, look around. So what something would look like if you were in real Chrono Trigger, 3D, space, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what I thought I'd build anyway. Let's do that. I could very well have you teleport off map somewhere, you know, and then do things there. But why? When I could just build it real life, real to scale stuff, you know, so. And there's going to be stairs and a whole different floor and all that stuff, all that junk. Nope, not that way. Not that way, dude. See what I mean? This is scary. This is getting scary. I think it's this wall that's been having, like, that actually has some issues with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of flippies and inverted stuff. Let's see if... Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. This is all wiggity whack over here. Nope, wrong direction. There we go. What the heck is this? Alright. Oh my god. Okay, son. Alright. Oh my god. Jumping all over the place. This thing makes me, it drives me nuts. Alright, here we are. Let's refer to the drawing or the map layout really quick. So these just hallways and then, you know, doors. And then I'll make doors with ramps or whatever up that way. So hopefully I can connect to a piece over here somewhere. Doesn't look like it's. I'll have to split wall pieces. Connect here instead. Merge, connect. Looks like it's connected. That's good. You know what? That could be done later. It probably doesn't help that I'm also I like using resources, streaming and whatnot. Ay caramba. That was some craziness. Okay, perfect. Good. So there will be 2 areas up here that will be balcony type areas, and I will just build separate rooms with walls up here that you could enter. But as far as the rest of this goes, this is just going to be like that. And you could add in a floor, or I'm going to anyway. So floor wood, sure, let's do that. It's going to be floor, walkable, tiling, 0.3. Yeah, looks. What the heck? Did you see the nails on that thing? Whoa! I didn't realize. Elves had feet like that. Okay. And the rest can be decorated with carpets and crap. Okay, I'm going to save it there. Finished up the castle. As far as layout goes, there's still a lot of work to do in all of these areas as far as furnishing goes and all that stuff. I'm going to delete these walls because they might be taking up some resources, just hanging out empty. And I don't want that. I could already see this thing going up. I think walls really do hammer down on stuff. Like you could put anything else in, just any old blank resources, or just, like this stuff right here. There's a ton of this stuff, and it hardly has an impact, even moving water and whatnot, animated things. But walls, as soon as you put in those walls, man. Okay. Yeah, the walls, they're cool, but this particular wall probably also has some resource stuff because it's got 2 different materials on it that it's accounting for. It's trying to calculate what to do with, and how to do stuff with. This is not supposed to be this way. Just do that. And it's got like every iteration of a wall in the wall, if that makes sense. Flip wall piece. So here's the downside of using the floor is it'll only do the corner to here. It won't go all the way out. So I try not to have those at all. For that reason. I know if there's a double. Yeah, there is. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, like it matters, right? Because this is going to be covered up anyway. Okay, that's easy. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make separate rooms or separate, pieces where the floor is its own. It's a separate thing. Its own separate thing. Yeah. All right. Just give it an ocular inspection here. All right. Looks good. Save that. I gotta find the music for this, but I'm not gonna add it in yet because I don't want to listen to it for 8 hours straight. Flip this little guy. Can't. Okay. There we go. I don't know. See if there is a different. Can't float. Can't flip it. All right, whatever. Just leave it like so. Still a lot more work to come, of course, because of this area. There are 4 main areas that I could remember. There's this one, the town. I guess the cathedral and castle are kind of one and the same, but I guess 5 different areas if you count them separate. Castle, cathedral, and then these woods here. Those are all separate. And then if you want to count the bridge as a small, tiny area, I guess you could. But that's a really, really a small little area that I won't even have complete. You could just walk over there and be like, oh, there's nothing here, or the bridge hasn't been built yet, or something like that. It'll be under construction. But other than that, everything else is here. And rocking and rolling. So my goal was to finish up this stuff, at least the main layout, the big strokes, general broad strokes of the mod, or the design or whatever. Now I got to get ready for filming the wife doing her art stuff, so I will be logging off. I'll be clocking off here. Thanks for joining me. Chato, always a pleasure. Retro, if you're still in. You go enjoy Persona 5 Royal. Wait, Chato, did you get Royal or the regular Persona 5? Was it the... Okay, the Royal Edition. So you haven't played the first one, or the original P5, I assume? Just the good old Royal. You played P4, right? Persona 4? You watched it? Oh, played 3. Did you watch the anime or you played 4? Oh, okay. The Persona 4 Golden, or P4 on PlayStation 3. What was it? Did they bring it to PlayStation 4? I don't think so. I don't remember. What did they bring Golden or Persona 4 to? I don't remember. I have it on the Vita. I played the Golden version. P4 on PlayStation 3. Okay. I have Golden. Golden was awesome because they had some additions. I don't know the difference between the two, but it seems like they really improved on P4, which I'm kind of like, okay, maybe they'll improve on P5 in the same ways, you know, with more things to do or whatnot. So, and it looks like so far they have, you know, it's a better version to play. Honestly, if you ever play P5, you'll be like, oh well, no, it's kind of lacking, you know, compared to now, of course. So, but it was good. Yeah, so far so good at least. So, thanks for hanging out though. That's all I got to say about it. You know, I haven't really gotten too far into it yet, so I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna end up. You know, but I guess the secret there's a secret. What's it called? A secret semester. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's that secret. All right. Anyways, later. See ya. Bye-bye.